you guys, there are events everywhere. If you're not ready to be prepared, I'm going to be in front of probably about 1,200 people on Saturday, between Saturday and Sunday. And a lot of them are at the age where they need what I have. And I am not afraid to ask somebody to try a sample. I am not afraid to, if I put this in a little gift bag and I said, this is the best gift that I can give out this year, I can hand this little gift out. I've just bought 100 little gift bags, you guys, and that's what I'm putting my little samples in. Why? I'm only giving out one. They get to choose which sample they want to try. Okay. Because the biggest sample that we have right now is our business opportunity. And a lot of people don't know how to make money. But if I said it was that easy, and we know that in the big package, when you buy that, you're going to get a lot of free products that you can take out and you can start sampling and you can start building your business. And if I said it was just that easy and you said it can't be that easy, well, it is. It is that easy. A lot of times we make it harder than it really is. And if I go out and I'm afraid to say something, guess what? You don't have to know everything. That's why they put the QR code on everything, and Dr. Googler can talk for you. And then they have all of these leaders that are doing these presentations for us, and they can talk for you. If you're not that good yet, you think, oh my gosh, Cindy, I couldn't say that. And I said, that's okay. We have people that can talk for you. And you start loading up wherever you're getting a connect, and you start telling people, okay, you start telling people, hey, I've got this opportunity. I'm not sure if you'd be interested, but this is how hard it is. I'm going to take 3 people out today, and I'm going to show them how to do, I'm going to show them how to go out and do a little side business that they can make some extra money. Oh, by the way, we get paid daily. We get paid weekly. So it's your choice if you want to go out and if you want to market those products. The other thing you guys, you want to do is you want to be prepared to sponsor. When someone says to you, how do I get going? How do I start? A lot of you guys right now have certificates, you have tokens, break them up. I'm giving away 16 free enrollments on my team in the next 48 hours. Anybody that wants to come on, minimize, they're going to buy at least 3 products to get started on. Why? Some are going to buy more than that. It doesn't matter, but people love something for free. That's a gift that you can give to somebody that may say, well, I just don't have, wait a minute, I'm going to give you $25 of that $30 enrollment fee. It's going to cost you $5. I had 2 people hand me $5 bills. How can I do this, Cindy? How much will it really cost me? And I said, well, if you don't do what you need to do, it could cost you a lot. And that's what our health is worth, you guys, it's a lot. So when you think about all the different ways that you can get out into your community, and all of a sudden you think, oh my gosh, there's probably at least 50 events going on between now and Christmas in your own area, utilize them. Get dressed up in the morning, grab somebody, grab a cup of coffee, and just go walk through the village. We have the most incredible village in our town. We have about 9 coffee shops within a 2.5 city block. 9 coffee shops. Who needs 9 coffee shops? Well, there are a lot of people that drink coffee. Now, what could I give them if I walked into some of those coffee shops and I said, oh, by the way, I have the very first all clean energy drink, and we can help you with that energy that you need. And I'm going to give you that as a gift today. And I just would love to find out what you think about it. And I need your response within the next 24 hours. Is that something you might be able to do for me? I even went to the owner of the location and I said, would it be okay if I did that? She goes, Cindy, for you, I bring so much business to her business. If you guys are bringing business to somebody else's business, you need to go in and maximize your opportunity of getting into what it is. I don't care if you go sit there for 2 hours. Okay. Now, I just had some posters made. I had 150 kinetic posters, 11 by 17. Okay. They're big. I sent them out to my distributors all over the United States. Why? Has my QR code on there. I do a lot of fundraising for Camp Maddux, okay? That's the only way that I make money for Camp Maddux. I get no government funding. So if I don't get it from my community and I don't get it from the people that love me and love my kids, I don't get it. So I have them and I say, look, if I want to support, okay, we have this thing, it's called Puppies and Paws. Everybody loves their dogs. 13,000 people in that one club. Then we have another one, okay? It's called the Seroptimus Club. We have a lot of women that need to further their education, and the Seroptimus does a lot of educational scholarships for them, and they have thousands and thousands of women to glean from. And I just happen to have one of the top seroptimists in our organization, okay, in the entire world, not just here. We have another group. It's called How, Helping One Woman. Okay. And every month we help one woman make enough money. Usually we make anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 in one day. We give her all that money, but there are clubs and organizations all over the United States. Utilize those people, you guys, to get the word out about how you could give that 25% to that nonprofit organization if you so choose to. I can go to all.
Cindy,
go ahead.
I know you're on a roll. For whatever reason, your sound is kind of going in and out. Like for one second, it's kind of muffled, and the other second, it's high, it's volume. I don't know. Just I love everything you're saying. I don't want people to miss it. So,
okay. So me now.
It's still a little muffled.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, now it's clear.
Okay. So I'll just stay kind of up in here.
You're in a sweet spot.
There you go. So the other thing, you guys, is having people that will help support you. And all I have on there is if they want to support an organization, you can even hand write that on there and let them know that you're willing to give that extra 25% to that organization. You guys also know that that's a tax deduction. If I have a nonprofit that I so choose to help support, I can utilize that as a support. If I write a check for $500 and I've just went out and I've started building and gotten a lot of people to support my group, then I can do that. So just make sure that you utilize all of the resources that you have in your community in order to do that. We have MOPS, Mothers of Preschoolers. I could go on for days. You guys look at all the charities in your own backyard and offer to do some additional helping them to make a little bit of extra money. The food banks, it doesn't matter what it is, but if they go on and they scan that QR code, and if you can actually register some of them as a business builder if you so choose to. I think there's a possibility for us to do that. So make sure that no matter where you are, we have right now every single day of the week at our sports complex, you guys, we have over 3,000 people playing sports, between our little kids all the way to our adult kids, which are our older people that still think they're going to maximize their energy levels and all that, and still playing softball and baseball and tag football and all of those things, paddleball, pickleball, you name it. They're out there doing something. So give them the opportunity to maximize their health with what products that we have. And you guys, if you just set up right now, in the next 48 hours, you set up 5 calls with your group. If you have a Zoom, I'm not the Zoom person. I like to talk to people on the phone. I like to do 3-way calls. I used to call them sizzle sessions. We're going to give them the 5 points, just like you guys are. Why now? Why would I want you guys to join us now? Okay, first of all, there's reasons, because we have until the end of the year to maximize that opportunity and get the tax deductions. But we also have the opportunity to change lives between now and the end of the year. And we need a group of people that can do that. And when you start inviting people to come in and join you guys, this isn't hard. I always tell everybody I would have done it for free. Okay. But they're willing to pay me. And you have to think about that. Okay. They're willing to pay you. And if you go out and you work with a group that has thousands of people and you're looking for a lot of leads, look in your own backyard. Look in the places where you're already making donations. You're dropping off at the Goodwill. You're dropping off at the, we have a group for our handicapped adults. You're dropping off things for those places. Right now we have 1,500 seniors that needed a gift for Christmas. Okay, we're doing our soldiers, 1,600 of our soldiers that needed a gift for Christmas. You guys go out and be Santa Claus for the next couple of weeks, giving out the best gift that you can give, either through opportunity or through our products, and let them know that you need a response as quickly as possible. Your QR code is on that product. All my stickers have my name, my phone number, and my QR code, and I can stick them on any product that I have and hand that out and know that they've got my information. I don't have to find a big card to put it on. I don't have to have everything's in there. When they go in, they can click on and listen to what Dr. Googler has to say. So just do things that make things easier for other people. And I guarantee you, you're going to have a lot more people say, is it that easy, Cindy? Is it really that easy? I can make money doing this, just doing that. And I go, yeah, you can. And I said, I said, a lot of you guys are going to spend $200 or $300 to get your business started. What if that $200 gave you 90 right off the get-go, gave you 90 contacts available, just utilizing our prepackaged, all of our prepackaged stuff that literally can be put in the hands of somebody just like that. My husband and I don't shop, you guys. Nobody will ever invite me to go shopping. I will never be your shopping friend. My girlfriends tell me, don't invite Cindy anywhere shopping. She walks in, she gets what she needs, and she comes right back out. And I'll sit in the car and do something on the phone while I'm waiting for you guys to spend all your money. Okay. I have way too much stuff. I'm giving away stuff. That's the other thing, you guys. Find families right now that need your extra stuff. Okay. Gifting is something I'm good at. Okay. Receiving is a little hard sometimes for me, but gifting is where I shine. And I tell everybody, make sure right now that you're inviting everybody to shine with you. Everybody that can go out and get a Santa hat. If you like a Santa hat, if you like reindeer horns, if you want people to smile at you, you guys look like you enjoy these holidays that we're living through. Go out there and have fun. There's people out there ringing bells. There are people out there trying to raise money, the Salvation Army, all these different places you guys can help benefit. But I'm going to tell you something. I have 9 locations for my posters that are going out in the next 24 hours. Okay. Ready to go. They have the QR codes on them. One of them is my yogurt shop. One of them is my nail shop. One of them is where I get my hair done. One of them is where I actually go in and I trade stuff. One of them happens to be the thrift store. I said, can I put something in your window? Because they know what I do for Camp Maddux. I said, I'm trying to raise some additional money for Camp Maddux. Can I put this in the window? Yes. I get my smog done over here. They got a big window and everybody that's sitting in that chair is looking at that window. Can I put that in the window? And guess what? I've not had one person tell me no. And I take my tape with me, double sticky and my invisible tape with me. So guess what? I don't mess up their window. And I just tell them, here's a little sample. Here's a little thank you for you allowing me to do that. And I'm going to bring you more business. That's exactly what I do. Okay. Because when you know how to promote, you promote everything. You promote everyone, and people will remember that because they know that you're out there trying to build a business, and so are they. Okay. Another big thing we've got right now is Texas. Okay. How many of you guys have sent out messages to everybody thinking, okay, somebody still, it's too expensive. They can't go. You have to let people think, okay, this is something that could change the course of your life. You need to be there. Why do I need to be there? Hey, you guys, they've made it free. All you got to do is get there and be a part of the experience that we can't bring back and give you. I have to tell you guys, in 46 years, I think I've missed 2 events. In 46 years. And there are events that were very expensive, but it didn't matter because it was a part of my business and it was part of my business expense. So I know I was going to do that. So make sure, you guys, that you are looking at what's in it for me, what's in it for them. How can I get out and connect with people? I know I'm looking at Frida right now. Hi, Frida. And the thing is that, when you get out and I always tell everybody, you get up in the morning. Oh, this morning, you get up and you start utilizing, if you're an early riser and you get up and you start looking at all the broken people in your phone, send them a little message and say, oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know, I see that you're down again. I see that you're sick again. I see that you're broken. I see that your mom's coming home from the hospital. I'd love to get you a sample of our product because I believe that it could change your life. Is that something I can get to you ASAP? And one of the guys sent me back, and he's actually in the media industry, and he does a lot up and down the Central Coast. And he goes, "Oh, thank you for praying for my mom. I really appreciate that, Cindy." And I said, "Well," I said, "I've got some good stuff." And he goes, I know, I need to get some, right?" I go, "Yes, you do." And I said, "You need to get this for your mom." I said, "If she can't take a lot of vitamins right now, she needs to get on the Etranel. She can swallow. As long as she can swallow, we can get her something in her body that can help, to help her right now." And he goes, "Okay." He goes, "You know where I live?" And that's his business. "And you know where I live?" And then I said, "Oh, by the way," I said, "I'm putting up my posters. Can I put a poster in your window?" Because he's in a little mini complex with about 17 other businesses, and people just happen to walk by. So never underestimate, you guys. I got those posters done for $1.25 a piece. Never underestimate the amount of money that you can make on one item that you can get out in the community. And they look beautiful. There, if you want to see them, I've taken what the company did and I sandwiched it together. You can have it done in an 8x10, 11x17. It's completely up to you. I had a beautiful slicky cardstock, and I sent them out to all my distributors for Christmas. So all of my distributors across the United States and around the California and all over got some, so they can get them out in their community as well. And they can support some of the causes that they believe in their community, not just mine. So I think I've probably went over my time. I just need to find out where am I at. I'm still good. All right. Couple more things. Make sure, you guys, how many of you guys have a little Santa bag? If you don't have one, make one. Carry your samples in a little red Santa bag. Carry bells on that Santa bag. You want people to help. Listen, I tell people, they go, "Is that you, Cindy, making all that noise?" And I go, "You bet it is." And I go, you want people to know that you're serious about what it is that you do. And when you go out just to have fun, go out and start thinking about all the places that you miss because you're like, "Oh, I'm on this side of town. I'm not on that side of town. So I'm going to 3 different coffee shops on the other end of town." And between one end of town to the beach and the other end of the town to the mountains, you guys, we have 21 coffee shops. And in our little 2-block village, we have 9 places where you can go have a cup of coffee. So I guess I should have invested in coffee a long time ago, because I would have made a lot of money on coffee. I told my girlfriend, coffee and toilet paper, that would have been a good investment years and years ago. Another thing really quick, you guys, is take your team and find out who's committed. Okay. There are people, and it's really easy to raise your hand and then do nothing. And you get your people and say, "Look, okay, this is what's happening. I just want to know if you want to participate." I have a lot of people that don't live in my backyard, but guess what? They're a phone call away. Okay. And I know all of you do. I know all of you are running. And I know we just had a couple more people break as 3 stars. And you want to find out how many people are 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars. How many people could get to the end and get to 3-star before the end of the month? You guys all know what it takes. And if you sit down with somebody and say, "Look, if we can get 10 people on this call, there's probably a possibility that we might be able to get you to the next level." You can't make promises, you guys, but there's a probability that if you get them on calls with all of the great leaders that we have, that you might be able to get them going in the business. You want to make sure that you take every advantage that you have between now and the end of the year and get that done. And oh, by the way, don't forget all the tax advantages, okay? Because those are important. Okay, I think that's it. You guys, I went off of both lists. So anybody have anything they need to share?
Yeah, how do you get your QR code onto a sticker?
Okay, well, my young man who's can't get a job has put in 32 applications. He's a techie guru, and he did set up and did all of them for my team, and then gave them 5 sheets of. I'll send a message if any of you guys are interested. And he just slides your QR code right on there on the end, and then it has your name, your phone number. I use my phone number. Some people use an email. We can get all 3: name, phone, email, and then get the QR code on there. And you guys, it's perfect for all of these where you don't have to buy you don't have to buy $200 worth of little cards to put them on. You buy a sheet of stickers, and he sells the sheet of stickers for $1 with 30 stickers on each one. Like he said, "Cindy, you get me people and I will give you a deal. The deal that I get is for all of my people, and you guys are all my people." So just remember that. And you guys all, if you find me on Facebook, just tag me, and it's Maddux. not OX. It's UX. And I will get you. And we just did 90 kinetics, you guys, and we got 5 boxes of kinetics sold. Okay.
Wow.
Because it was a big event that we were doing and we were just trying to sell kinetic.
We also,
so Janet, you can also just like buy Avery labels and then go into your back office and download the QR code that's, you know, in your business snapshot. And then you can follow the instructions on the Avery labels to create your own as well. Or sounds like $1 is a pretty good deal. So, I mean, whatever's easiest for you, hon. If you don't want to learn something new, just go do that.
we also,
Great question.
we also got a stamp made so that it has that same information.
But they really don't stick on these, you guys, unless you stick them on a sticker. You can stamp them on a sticker. They won't stick on these. They're too slippery. It won't work. That's why you have to have a sticker.
I stamp them on the Avery labels.
Oh, yes. That you can do. Yes, you can stamp them on the Avery labels. Yes.
Perfect.
Does that work?
Yeah. Awesome.
Whatever.
Awesome. Yeah. Charlotte, go ahead. You had a question?
That was what I wanted to say.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Sorry. The hand was still raised. I apologize.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to go ahead.
I said she just made 1 star and Marianne just made 3 star.
Yay! Congratulations!
And I'm going to give some advice. If you're going to make labels, if you're going to do it on your own printer, Amazon sells sheets of sticker paper that's all one sheet. You can print everything on there and cut it out. It's a whole lot cheaper.
Okay, awesome. Great. Okay. I want to say thank you, Cindy, so much for putting the marketing back in your network marketing business today, especially around the holidays, and for reminding us how powerful it is to even go 1 sample at a time. I think that's incredibly overlooked. Now you're talking about getting your name out there, getting your name out in your community, and then coming back. And I love how you weaved in the fact that this is about you going out there and supporting the community and making sure people know who you are, know what you do, know what you stand for. I think that's huge. And then really making sure that you follow up, right? And that those people, if they're reaching out or not, you have some type of a follow-up list as well, so that you can do one-on-one Zoom calls and get them more excited about the business opportunity. So we're not leaving that out. So thank you for weaving that in. All right. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was so great. This is, you guys, the recording. I'll pull the recording right now. It is live on YouTube, and the YouTube is not that far behind. I know I started it a little bit later, but it's still worth looking at and sending out to your team. And so that is going in the chat right now. You guys are welcome to copy today's Zoom recording. It's in there. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, Cindy. You are such a ball of fire. I adore you. Like, you're one of my just favorite fireball humans. You're just so ready. You're ready like you're ready. You were born ready. So I love your enthusiasm. I think that's the key there is, you know, sometimes you can come in just enthusiastic and not know everything, you guys. And I'm not saying Cindy knows a lot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying borrow that enthusiasm, because that is what got all of us so excited on the call today to be like, I gotta get stickers, right? You know, and start sending samples out. It's her enthusiasm. Pick that up. If anything was contagious about this call, I would say pick that up in the content that she put out there today. So thank you guys so much for being on. Tomorrow, we have Gary and Freda. They are going to be training their first call. So, well, maybe, I don't think it's your first, but they are going to be training a very interactive presentation tomorrow. So get ready to be like all hands on deck and getting interactive with them tomorrow. So don't miss tomorrow's morning call, morning huddle. And we have Zoom call tonight at 7 o'clock Central. We'll be doing a opportunity present, or rather I will be doing an opportunity presentation on this same Zoom link. So if you're recruiting today and you need a live presentation for tonight, I'll be doing that. And then, you know, make sure to check out all the local events that are happening. I know yesterday Tracy pushed out in the thread all the events that are coming up for the company as well as personal events. I think that's awesome. So plug into whatever is the next event, like Cindy said. And yeah, I'm just excited, you guys. Let's go out and make it a $1 million day. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love it. Okay.
Very good.
All right.
It's at 7 p.m. Central. 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I'll see you there. Same Zoom link. All right, you guys. I'll see you later.